afternoon, everyone. My name is Devany Ochoa.
And my name is Brithany Garza.
And today's topic is rerun school system.
So before we can dive in and explain what year-round school system is, we have to take a look at our history to explain why we have summers today. So, contrary to popular belief, it is not because of agriculture, but because wealthy to middle-class families would take their children out of school during the hot summer days to go on vacations. Because of this, schools did not make attendance mandatory during this season. Also, businesses decided to take advantage of this and make it an industry. And that explains why we have summer today.
So now, the calendar. This calendar shows, it's our school calendar, and here it explains how these two yellow squares are when school ends and when it starts again. As you can see, it's about 2.5 months that we have of summer break. Now, where is this being used? About 86% of the U.S. is using this traditional school calendar. Results. The result of using this school calendar would be that as the students are in school for 2.5 months, they start to lose memory of what they went over the previous year. So that means that when they come back for school, they have to go over everything that they went as a little resume of what they said, and that was assigned for teachers and school learning.
So, what is the year-round school system? So the way this works is that they redistribute the 180 instructional days and use it in the year-round calendar. This, however, does not add any instructional time to the days. So the schedule will not be longer, it will not be shorter, it will be the exact same time, only that is redistributed. Not only that, but you can think of it as a way where instead of having very few long vacations, you'll have multiple small vacations throughout the year.
How many of you would like to have more breaks throughout the year? Yeah. So unlike the other calendar, this explains how the system works for the year-round school calendar. As you can see, there's 45 days of learning, and then 15 days off, 30 days of learning, 3 days off, 15 days of learning, and so on and so forth. And so you reach summer break that's only a month. Instead of having 2.5 months, you have several breaks throughout the year that would help you out a lot.
So how many schools are using this system? Believe it or not, there are actually over 3,000 schools nationwide already coming on board with this. Not only that, but there's at least one year-round school system for 46 states out of the 50 states in the U.S. So what are the results? A study has been conducted by a school district that has shown that the test scores have actually increased from students attending their year-round school. Not only that, but teachers were able to dive back in after their summer break rather than taking a month off just to review what they learned the previous year.
So now, some pros that we found, we just got 3, so it wouldn't be that long. And the main names would be, it keeps students' brains charged, teachers are no longer constrained by time, it's easier to schedule vacations. So about the students and their memory. Like I said before, during the summer break, students do forget some of the content that they reviewed the previous year, and that was out of time, and they can't really learn as much throughout the year since they're forgetting everything. Now for the teachers, since there's a school year-round schedule, there's no breaks that would make them forget what they went over, 2-3 weeks ago, and they would have a chance to read books, go over lessons without feeling pressured they won't have time to finish them. Also, vacation, trips. If we have several breaks throughout the year, that means that we have the chance to go on several vacations with our families instead of just going once, would be in the summer break. And also, a fun thing is that the plane tickets would be less, so we would have a better chance, and it would be better for parents to go and travel, since they always raise the prices of tickets, since they know that several schools do go on vacations. And you would have several breaks, and you would have several vacations.
Okay, so one of the most important cons that we found was that students were not going to be able to join their summer camps or get temporary jobs. Temporary jobs are very important for high school students to get because it builds on their character and gives them experience in whatever they want to apply for. So that was one of the cons that we found. They could get it technically, but it would be harder with the year-round school system since they would still be in school during the summer where they have their seasonal job.
And now, imagine a future
with this school system.
having several breaks throughout the year,
That we can take multiple vacations and make it inexpensive for your families.
and also have a chance to release some pressure and all the stress that we have throughout the school year. So, thank you so much for your time. I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation.